Hi guys. So there's been a lot of attention and dissection on the two videos I put up of Shelley and Dick's audio, so I thought it might be beneficial to isolate the parts of both conversations with me and with Karen to see where the story kind of changed, where the inconsistencies were. There are several areas you guys have been questioning, and if I've missed anything, let me know in the comments below. The first one would be that Ricky Briggs was a small guy, when in actual fact his arrest records show that he was 6 foot tall. So that's a bit odd.
This guy was a little small fella. He probably weighed 140, 50 pounds. He didn't look like a threat to nobody.
Lauren could have knocked him over with her finger. You know, he weighed about 120 pounds. It's about 122 pounds is what he weighed. I mean, he was tiny.
There's also the discrepancy that Linda and Shelley were together at all times.
She was down there, and I was with her all the time.
Right.
So, when we go, we proceed back to his house. And it's still not 3 o'clock yet, and we got down there about 2. So, we get down there to his house, and I already knew the law was calling. I've been around the block, and I just had it in my gut. You know, she hadn't even called the law yet. So it's been about 5 minutes, and they ain't back. I said, I'm going down there to check on them. Something could happen. I'm going down there to check on them.
Also, I didn't pick up on this the first time, but one of Dick's comments is quite odd.
Yeah, Shelley would have. She don't like nobody getting run over or abused, because she's been abused herself.
She don't like people getting run over. How do they know, or why is he saying run over? Did Lauren get run over? Notice also the time frame between 2 and 3 that Shelley mentions doesn't seem to add up.
Come down there. I mean, we got down there like 2 o'clock, and we had to take this to work at 3. And this all takes place within like 30 minutes. I mean, it's wham, bam, bam.
Lauren rang her mother first before she rang 911, and that was just before 2 o'clock. And she was already in a wooded area, and then she called 911 at 2:23 p.m. saying she was being chased in a wooded area. So this was happening long before Shelley says that they were down there. And this whole strip search thing is a bit weird. She mentions it twice. Like, how can a male strip search you? And where and when was this supposed to have happened?
They strip searched me. Strip searched me. I ordered them to.
Anyways, I was like, y'all search me. I made them strip search me.
Also, the part about denying ever dating Robert Bandy, John Bandy's brother, is a bit interesting when you look at this post made only a couple of days ago on John Bandy's Facebook profile.
What I'm saying is y'all have said that I was dating this, what's his name?
Bandy.
John Bandy.
That is not true.
If Shelley's going with that guy's brother, it's a damn mystery to me, because she's here dang near 7 nights a week, year round, you know. And
Yeah.
It's also super interesting that Dick didn't know Shelley had got stuck in the mud in his car. So it makes you wonder, what else didn't she tell him?
Can you try and help me understand, like earlier that day when your car broke down, Shelley's car broke down near the hunting club?
I I didn't know it broke down until she drove home in it. Shelley, did you get stuck in the mud? She walked off. She got upset. Did you get stuck in the mud that day?
Yeah, I did. Laura had done, I didn't never see her vehicle at that point.
She said she hadn't seen Lauren's vehicle at the point that she got stuck.
The biggest discrepancy in her stories, however, and I think you guys agree, is where she was in relation to Lauren's car. And that narrative seemed to change quite a bit, as most of us noticed.
They got in their car, and we got in my car. I did a couple of donuts before we left out of there, and got in behind them and was trying to play with her. You know, I don't know if you're from the country, whatever, how you do, but on the dirt roads, you know, you play with your friends, and I was trying to lighten her up. Well, it didn't go that way. So she pulled over to the side and lets me go around her. Wants me to go around her. So I go around her and go on out. Or we go down to the end of the road and we wait. They never come out. So I'm like, I'm going back to see what's going on. So we go down in there and they're sitting. They've moved up a little bit from the spot that she pulled over to let me go around her, but they're sitting in the middle of the road. And I'm like, what's going on? So I stopped probably, I'm not good with feet. I say 10 feet, 10, 15 feet from her vehicle. And when I do that, she darts off down the ditch. That's how scared she was. And I mean, I'm just like,
What direction was she going?
She was going, she went towards the woods. And her car went down in a ditch. She could have got out, she just didn't want to, you know. She was just kind of, those ditches aren't really deep.
Next thing she knew, the girl was taking off running through the woods.
But I didn't see her do that. Only Ricky was there for that.
Oh, you didn't see her run through the woods.
Damn.
I was waiting on them two to come back up.
Okay. She said she and her mom had done drove back to Ricky's house, and Shelley drove down there by herself.
And that's when Ricky was coming out with Philip. I didn't know who his name was until I seen him on TV. Coming back up out of a Jeep Grand Cherokee, coming down the last road on that oil location that comes out to the highway. They was coming down it, and I was like, "Where's Lauren?" He said she jumped out of the car and took off in the woods.
Okay, so Shelley didn't actually see her run. Ricky told her that.
Him and his uncle, Philip Briggs, and I didn't know his name until I seen it on TV, was coming out of there in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And I'm like, what are you doing with him? I said, where is Lauren? I ended up getting stuck. My nerves, I was so shot and upset and nervous and wondering what's going on and what is wrong with her. Is she okay? Hogs could get her. Anything could happen. So I get my car stuck just backing out. I couldn't even back out straight. I was so upset. And we get my car stuck. It took about 5 minutes. Thank God somebody was on a John Deere tractor, his cousin or something, and he pulled me out with no problem. And we get back down there to the house. We wasn't there 2 minutes. And Texas Rangers and state troopers and Carthage PD are flooding in, and I'm like, holy.
And how does she know Lauren's not alive?
I'm probably the last person that saw her alive.
This is strange. And on that note,
They're lying out of their butts.